Welcome to another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. Today, I got a good friend of mine. I'm going to let you introduce yourself to the people out there. Go ahead and let them know who you are and what you do.
For sure. Well, my name's ZAILUV. I make music, kind of like rap, alternative, rock type stuff.
And music is what you're known for, the artistry. Is that what you're pushing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's like, I don't know, music's like on the forefront of everything. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to like tie into it, but I feel like I'm trying to like focus most of my energy on like the music that I'm putting out right now.
Right on. So how long have you been making music for?
Since I was like 14. So like I got suspended when I was 14, and at the time,
What's that, high school, right? High school or middle school?
there was 8th grade actually.
Eighth grade,
yeah,
okay.
like I was like a year behind. So 14, and I was hanging out with these guys, and they were smoking weed, and I smoked weed with them for the first time, and I got caught buying weed at school. So anyway,
You got caught buying weed at school?
yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened when you got caught? They send you up to they got you at the where you were, or they called you up to the principal, or
Oh,
how
like the
did that
principal
go?
like came into my classroom and
Oh,
just
wow,
like
yeah, pulled
grabbed
up
my
on you.
arm and like yeah, it was shitty. My mom was crying and stuff 'cause,
Yeah.
like she didn't know I was smoking weed. But yeah, so anyway, I was hanging out with these guys that were like rapping, and like I don't know, I thought that like I don't know, like fuck it, I'll try it. So like
Yeah.
I got suspended and I homeschooled for like half of an entire school year, and I just like I decided I was gonna make music at that point.
Yeah. Do you remember recording your first song?
Yeah, it was over a Wiz Khalifa beat. Fuck, what was it? It's
Like it was one of his songs already.
yeah.
Okay.
I like made a song over his like instrumental.
Yeah. And so that was like a big inspiration in the beginning, Wiz Khalifa? Or
Yeah,
like
dude, of
what kind of
course.
music were you listening to at the time?
Like you know, smoking weed was like super cool to me back then. Like obviously I smoke weed still, but I don't know, like when you're a kid, it's just like so much cooler for some reason. So like Wiz just like smoking on camera and just like I don't know, he was like really pushing his shit. That was like cushion orange juice and shit.
Fire.
And like fuck, what was the one that came after that? Just like all of his old mixtapes, they were like really inspirational.
Yeah.
They came from like a really raw place, I think. So
Yeah. So how long ago was that? That was in
fuck, I don't know. Like
so this was in 8th grade. You get suspended. You start making the music.
Yeah.
When do you realize that like you want to actually make it, a career choice, or make it, the forefront of what you're pushing?
I feel like I always had intentions of like just like I don't know, like that's a hard question because like ultimately like what do you want in the future?
Yeah.
And like I think that as a kid, like I saw myself being able to share my music with like a lot of people, and I think that like that's always been the goal, is just to be able to like connect with as many people as possible,
Uh-huh.
But like I think that like as far as like going professional,
Mm-hmm.
I think that after you like realize you have to get a job and like you need to do this thing every single day, it's just like fuck, I don't want to do this. I'd rather be making music every day.
Yeah. So I kind of want to give some context as to like how we kind of met, and from from the outside looking in. When we first met, we were both working at a gig, and we were photographers at the time, and I still do photos, but at the time we were taking pictures where they sent us.
Yeah.
I met you. You were super chill. You told me you made music. I told you I made music, and I took my equipment up to your crib, and we spent a couple hours just recording some music and getting it in. And it was dope because like it was, at the time for me, it was interesting just to pull up on you and be in your area. It was kind of far from me at the time because I come from Casa Grande. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a drive.
So it's definitely like polar opposites where I pulled up on you. And you always had a dope vibe, chill vibe, and just
Thanks,
a cool
man.
guy.
Appreciate
You
that.
feel me? You're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You seem like a very genuine, good guy. And
Thanks, man.
I love that. You feel me? And I feel like that's why we connected.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's
No,
why 'cause
I get the same vibe, man.
Yeah, that's why we connected. And I feel like I've definitely seen the growth from that to now.
Hell yeah, bro.
And the
I
contrast
appreciate that,
is
man.
amazing because You know, you invited me to your home. I came through to the crib, and I just seen, you know, a glimpse of your life.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Congratulations
Thanks,
on
man.
your new kid.
No, I
the new
appreciate that.
Your baby.
Yeah, Margot, she's awesome.
That's amazing. So talk about that a little bit. Talk about how, like, the journey has been for you and how has music helped you and, like, everything, what you're doing now.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, I don't know, like, you got to have purpose in what you do.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
if you don't, like, find a reason to have purpose, it's just, like, I don't know, what's the difference between today and yesterday? So, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like music's just, like, really helped me get to tomorrow. But, like, now, like, with the kid and, like, the family, it's just, like, crazy because, like, your entire, like, perspective on life, just everything you see, just, like, walking down the street, the things you notice, like, everything starts to change a lot, you know? And, like, I don't know. I think that, like, going into the future, I definitely see myself working on music a lot more. But, like, you got to start prioritizing for, like, somebody else. So, like, finding a way to, like, I don't know, do music and, like, be a good dad.
Yeah.
You know, there has to be, like, a line because, like, you can only sacrifice so much, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Congratulations, like I said. Congratulations on the baby.
Thanks, man.
Shout out to you. Shout out to all the good fathers out there, all the good mothers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, shout out to everybody doing their part to make sure that the kids are set up for the future.
For sure, man.
You know, because it starts in the home.
Yes, it absolutely does,
Starts
man.
in the home. You feel me? So it's important for you guys to, you know, have those healthy relationships. And, you know, personally, me, I don't have any kids yet.
Yeah.
I don't have
Do you
any,
want kids?
I love kids.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love kids. I'm a big ass kid myself.
I feel
You gotta understand that.
I
Like,
do, yeah,
I'm
that's what's
a
up.
big ass kid, so I play with kids. I love it. That's why I love the job that we were doing because every day we was, you know, working with kids, and these kids are funny, dude.
They say the craziest shit, don't
They're
they?
funny, dude.
It's funny
and it's
as
just it brightens up your day for sure, my day for sure. Like I love that. So
Hell yeah, man.
what about any projects out that people can kind of YouTube or kind of links, anything that people can look up right now?
Oh, man.
Or something they could be waiting, you know, by the time this drops, guys, you don't know what he's going to drop, but, you know, by the time this drops, you know, we're going to have a different setup for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got a song right now. It's called The Moment. Yeah, so I don't know. I recorded at my house. It was, like, supposed to be in this project that I'm working on right now. But it's on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much anything you can stream.
Fire.
So yeah, you can check that out. My name's ZAILUV, ZAILUV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty much.
And you guys, the link's going to be down at the bottom so you can follow up with him, follow him, and, you know, tap in.
Check me out.
Follow, tap in, support. You feel me? Drop them comments, share, add it to your playlist because it really doesn't cost any more than what you're already spending on your subscription right now. It's free. Download it, add it to your playlist. And after this, you know, I've been working on a playlist that I'm hosting, the DJ Hippie Matt playlist. I want to get some of your music on there.
What is it on?
It's on Spotify.
Okay, for
it's
sure.
a Spotify playlist that I'm building after we do these interviews and after we connect with new artists. I want to kind of showcase you guys to everybody.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up.
So that's, you know, I want to pick out the dopest song you got, you know, that fits the playlist. And, you know, get it on there for sure.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, facts. So you guys remember that. Tap in for sure.
Yo, I'm dropping a project February 14th.
Fire.
Baby Mangoes. So check that out.
What's the name?
Baby Mangoes.
So what's the inspiration behind that?
I don't know. So we named my daughter Margot, and, like, I don't know. She's like a little, like, she was so small, you know, like, you watch the baby, she goes from, like, nothing to, like, you know, she's all kicking and shit, and then she's, like, there, and she's an actual baby. So, like, I don't know, like, when I was conceptualizing it, I just, like, saw myself, like, holding a little baby, and, like, I don't know, kind of just, like, a metaphor for it in a sense, you know?
Right on. Yeah, that's amazing. And I've heard some of the music, not all of it, but when I ran into you at Salt Mine,
yeah,
you were just walking out, we were walking in, you just finished mixing, we're about to go mix. It was cool because, like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
It's been a
couple years.
It's been a minute for real. So for me to be able to bump into you in a space like that, like, for me, it just speaks volumes.
Yeah, no, I feel that
you
too.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause it just doesn't happen.
Nah, definitely.
Not by accident.
No, for sure.
So I was like, yo, got this podcast, got this stuff. Come through. Come to the crib. Come through. I'm glad that you came through and actually tapped in.
Yeah, dude.
And you know,
Thanks for having me.
we're comfortable enough to come, just spend the day with us.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. It's been tight chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. But I want to talk about your experience at Salt Mine a little bit.
Okay, for sure.
Going from recording at home and kind of doing your own thing, like how was that step going and taking it to somewhere else and working with other people, and how was your experience?
Yeah, the salt mine's pretty sick, man. Like, I don't know if you guys don't know what the salt mine is, but it's like the biggest studio in Arizona, basically.
It's definitely a well-known studio. They a lot of major artists do go there when they tap into Arizona. You feel me?
Yeah.
Kodak Black was just there.
Yeah, they got vibes there. It's fresh.
I think Lil Wayne recorded Lollipop there.
Yeah. They got a mic that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so it's dope. You guys tap in with Salt Mine. Go let them know that Zay and Hippie Matt sent you from
do it
from the Spirits of the Streets podcast. Let them know about this. Hey, fire. But so the experience, you go in there, how was it? Did you like the vibes, the engineers? Did you like it?
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's like it's so much different like being at home because I feel like I do everything myself. So like I have like a different workflow at the house. I just like hit my little keys. You start to know your quick keys and shit, and you just like get in there and I don't know, like trying to like convey what you want is a lot harder than like I expected.
Yeah.
So like also like there's another personality involved in like the creation of your own song, which is like kind of strange to like have to learn to share like how to bring that out of yourself and like project it onto like a medium. But like I don't know. It was pretty cool. I met this guy Cole. Shout out to Cole. He's like one of my main engineers. I fuck with him a lot.
Fire.
But yeah, it was a pretty cool experience.
I have not recorded there in a long time.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times. We shoot some videos there, and I love the setup. I love them. Cool. I love them over there. You know what I'm saying? They're dope, and it's just nice to be in those environments sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's inspiring.
You can feel it, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
inspiring, and it's just any young artist out there, don't be afraid to start at the crib. Get your own setups at the crib, because just like he said, I understand that too. Because when I'm by myself and I'm really just recording myself, and I'm not, sharing my energy with somebody else or having to, I tend to pull different emotions out of me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Catch certain pockets and really just kind of have fun with it in a sense where like I feel no pressure. Yeah,
dude, there's no pressure. It's so much different when there's not pressure. It's crazy.
So, do you still record at home?
Actually, yeah, I just recorded a song yesterday with my buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer not to record at home just because I don't like mixing.
Yeah,
I hate mixing.
That's one thing I definitely don't do myself.
Yeah,
I mean, can track it too, and
so much respect for it, but just like having to do it is just like torturous to me.
Yo, shout out Doozy does it, my brother. You feel me? He mixes everything for me. It's like that's my guy. He's the one that really just knows how to add that sauce and that, and that salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of this and that. I
dig it. That's what's up.
Because all I do is track myself, and I pitch it off to him, and hand it off, and he cleans that bitch up.
Creative process, man.
I found my flow, and I'm glad to see that you're still in the crib, doing what you got to do to get those vocals. Cause
whatever you got to do, man.
Yeah, scratch tracks. It's a lot of, it could be better to catch the moment right there of how you said something, and so that way you have a note to remember. Because sometimes when I write later, I can't remember how I said that.
Oh, I get that all the time. I was just telling my buddy about it yesterday.
Right. Yeah. So I see that you write a lot. You write in your notes a lot.
Yeah.
Has that been something you've always done?
Yeah, actually, I mean, I started writing on like a notepad, like writing them like by hand.
Yeah.
I have like, I don't know, like 8 notebooks at the house, like old. I don't know why I keep them, because they're like garbage raps,
Right.
But like I don't know, just remembering where like you came from. But then like eventually I switched to my iPhone, and I lost like 6 phones. And
bro, that shit is the worst.
I know, isn't it?
That shit sucks.
You put your notes in your app, or
when I write, I use it. But usually when I write, I'm in the moment of it. So if I'm writing it, then I'm laying it down right after, and I'm just like, but you see how I recorded with you the other day?
Yeah.
That's really how I've been.
Yeah, no, for sure.
For the past, everything that I've done, the last project I put out, everything that I've done, it's just been like that. There's only a couple things that I've actually wrote down, but for the most part, I'm in the moment with it. I got to feel the vibes. That's why when I told you, and like, I was just filling out what you were, you came through.
Yeah,
you
no, I
brought a
feel it.
beat, you brought, a verse and a hook. So I just had literally catch your vibe.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was dope.
Yeah, it
so
sounds sick.
I love it. I love it. It was dope to really connect again and then make a song
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah, dude, we literally just got to it, bro. Fuck
Fire. And that's how I like to work in the moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because what's a better time than now?
That's a good way to live, man. I can appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I might not get this chance again. You feel me?
Nah, I definitely feel
so
it.
that's
Yeah.
why every moment of every opportunity you gotta seize it, and you gotta really when the time is right. Just like today, now we shot this.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just because
We're
the
about it.
opportunity was there, and that's how we get it in. But
Yo,
so
fuck with your glasses, man.
thank you, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I have to put them on because if not, then my eyes go crazy on the camera. I'm like everywhere with it.
I feel it, bro. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. But I appreciate
No,
you.
they look good though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, I want to talk more about things that you got coming up because I know you do have a lot planned for this year, and without giving too much, what can the people expect from you, 2022?
Oh man, I'm just really trying to like pull everything together. Like I want to have like a brand more than I want to be like. I feel like it's really tough as like an artist, especially like somebody that's trying to come from nothing.
Yeah.
Like without knowing what to do, either like just taking shots in the dark. Like a lot of people want to just like label you. So like I don't know. I feel like putting a good brand out instead of like standing behind like an artist. So like this year I'm really going to try to I don't know, just like make things feel more fluid. Like everything I put out, I really want it to just like feel really fluid. I want everything to be I don't know, solid and sick, and
Yeah.
I really want everyone to know that like anything I'm putting out, I'm like doing to my best ability,
Quality.
Yes, quality.
Fire.
Over quantity all the time.
Fire. That for me, it's like I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta
Thanks,
always
man.
better your craft, and you gotta always want
Absolutely,
better,
yeah.
and give people the best, especially the products we put out. The music, so that way somebody else really appreciates it. The fans that really appreciate it will understand you better.
Oh yeah, dude.
You feel me?
That's the goal too,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man.
What about shows? You like doing shows, or have you done shows before?
Yeah, I've done a bunch of shows in the past, but like I don't know, I feel like personally for myself I like shows are expensive. Like being an artist is expensive, like there's so many things that you need to like pay for, beat licenses, studio time.
Yeah.
Like everyone, I don't think people realize like how much a quality song costs.
Yeah.
And like shows are like even more expensive in my opinion, or at least they can be if you're trying to get in front of like the right crowds.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I've played a bunch of shows. I don't know. I'm trying to like scale back on it because I wanted to create quality music that I could perform at like anywhere, and like my music before, like it wasn't ready yet, so I feel like now I'm finally ready. I just want to have the music out for people to listen to so that when I do perform, people can like go look me up, you know what I mean?
They have somewhere to actually find you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, and I got like tons of projects on the way, but it's a matter of time,
One foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
I feel it. I love it. You guys, I just want to say that when it comes to creating music and creating anything, a brand or anything, you feel me? Like, you got to really just be genuine with it. And you got to be yourself and, the things that you believe in. Because that's just going to attract the people just like you.
Yeah, totally.
And the crowd that you're really trying to, when you're trying to please everybody and you make your product for everyone, no one is going to really connect.
It's too general.
It literally.
Yeah.
And one thing about you and your music from the outside looking in, you have a lot of substance when it comes to how you say your bars and what you're actually saying.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
And I can tell that you're very conscious to yourself. And you're very aware of what you feel and what, because you put that in your music.
Yeah, I mean,
from the stuff that I've heard that you haven't recorded and the shit that you are, have recorded.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because you always spit bars to me.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yo, let me show. And you've been like that since I met you the first time. You feel me? You're like,
really?
yo, can I? Yeah, you're like, let me spit some. And then you spit some back then, too.
No, I feel it. Oh, yeah.
That's how we got into actually really, hey, I'll pull up on you with the equipment.
Dude, I don't know. Did we meet up north? Or no, I think we had like a training class together, didn't we? Did we start at the same time? I don't remember.
I really don't remember that time of my life. It's a blur.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I just remember working gigs with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how we officially first met, but it's probably training class or something.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
There has to be like a memory in there somewhere.
I just know that because I was a group photographer, so I pull up to the thing and I wouldn't even necessarily be with all the other people. You know what I'm saying? I'd be doing my own thing. But, you know, sometimes when I was over there, that's when I would, you know, get a chance to talk to you and some of the other people.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. How do you, like, what's your process of writing, and do you ever freestyle?
My process of writing?
You find a beat first, you write first, or what?
I always find a beat first. I usually use like YouTube beats just because it's like the easiest way to
convenient,
get like, yeah, exactly. You could just like, I don't know, cycle through 100 beats if you want to in like minutes. But yeah, like I'll find a beat and then I'll just like find something that resonates. Generally, I have to like feel creative.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where it starts. Like I can't just like sit down and like make a song if I want to. Like it's weird. But like you feel the creativity, then you gotta find a beat that kind of matches the vibe that you're feeling, or like at least can be like a road that you can use to like get to the destination of creativity, if you will. But yeah, I don't know. So like then I get the beat going and I write it, and I don't know. Like sometimes I'll just like hammer a whole verse out. Sometimes I'll hammer a whole song out. Sometimes I'll only get like a chorus and a couple bars. It's just kind of like, I don't know, like that creativity factor, you know, like sometimes it just like burns up and sometimes it like sticks
how inspired
around.
you are in the moment.
Yeah, totally.
Where do you find inspiration and what inspires you?
Oh man, just like seeing people like do what they believe in like a genuine way, like just like seeing other people like make art, but like genuinely, you know, like knowing that like there's like a chance for that, you know, to like live in a place where you cannot like be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I feel like a lot of stuff like we gotta make up, like put like makeup on in society, you know, and like I don't know, I love that.
A lot of filters and a lot of cover-ups on shit.
Yeah.
Instead of the raw truth.
It's just the truth, bro. Like I love that, you know.
I love it too, even when it's ugly. You feel me?
Like it's just real though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like at least give me something real.
Exactly. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I love that. I'm the same way. You know.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate raw truth, even if it hurts me.
Yeah.
Even if it like, you know, it's no good for me. But the raw truth is it's better to live in your truth.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Because that's a fact. That's a fact.
Facts, man.
I love that. So
yo, I have one for you.
Talk to me. Ask me. You be the first one to ask me a question on this.
All right.
I love that.
What was your first memory of like smoking weed?
My first memory smoking weed. Not my first memory smoking weed too much. But the first couple times, or even when I was younger. So I started smoking maybe around 4th, 5th grade.
Okay, for sure.
And sorry, mom, dad, but listen, I was very young, but I always chilled with older kids. Kids on the block were always older.
Mm-hmm.
I was the youngest one. I always get beat up, crying all the time. I love you guys though. RP to homies. But I would always get high and throw up my cup of noodles. And I would always eat cup of noodles. I was a little chubby kid, and I loved cup of noodles.
Oh,
Still to this day, I'm a chubby kid that loves cup of noodles. But listen,
cup of noodles are good, bro.
They're not good for you,
but
I
they're
love
good.
them. Yes, trust me, I know. But so I would always get high, and get super fucking just like stoned to the point where I get dizzy or something, and I just puke.
Oh, I hate that, bro. That sucks,
and I'd
man.
be chilling with the homies, and you know, sometimes they'd be hanging out with, you know, girls and shit, and I was just, you know, and so I would embarrass them, you know what I'm saying? And it was just funny as hell to me, not at the time because I'm high and I can't even go home because like I'll get my ass beat if I go home for real.
Yeah.
So it's just like those are a couple of my memories.
That's what's up.
You know, or growing up like just skipping school a lot to get high.
Yeah, dude.
I would do that all the time.
I feel that. Yeah.
High school, I was so bad.
Yeah.
But then when I moved out here, I slowed down. I liked actually going to school because when I moved here, I'd have no friends.
No, I feel it.
I didn't know no one. I have one cousin, a couple cousins, but I didn't know anybody. So I literally had to fucking go to school to make friends.
Yeah, no, I feel that, bro. That's crazy.
And a lot of times when I went to school, these people were just a little weird.
Yeah.
And I was different. So it was just like people didn't like me because I was just myself.
Yeah.
And you know, but
everyone, dude.
And it was different because when I came from California. I moved here when, you know, maybe when I was 14, 15. I don't remember, but
no, I feel it.
Going to high school, I just remembered that it felt like a middle school, and there was because it was a brand new school, and then it was hard for me to find weed here.
Yeah.
So the first couple like sacks that I got were straight up brown Mexican Reggie.
Oh man.
And I came from Cali, so Cali, it wasn't like necessarily the best either at the
But
time.
it
I
was
was young,
good
but
though, huh?
I would have some green. And
Yeah.
we called it, you know, the difference between then and here, or there and over here. When I was younger, we called it Kush and Stress. Stress was Reggie. Y'all
Okay.
call it Reggie here.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
And everything was Hydro or you know. And for me, it was Kush and Stress. You know,
for
so
sure.
when I was out here, I was like, y'all got some Stress? Yeah, nobody. You need some Reggie? Yeah, I guess some Reggie. You feel me? I don't know, whatever. But then eventually, the weed game just elevated, and now it's just like so easy to get some really good, some good gas
It's
everywhere.
expensive though. It's gone up in price in like the past 3 years.
Well, you know, Uncle Sam put that tax on it.
It's crazy though. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know, dude. I used to be able to buy like ounces for like I don't know 200 of like some good ass shit.
Yeah,
Dude, like an ounce of some good ass shit these days is like
400 or 500. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like
Oh yeah.
it's crazy, bro. But
Oh,
weed's getting
yes.
better too though. Weed is like amazing these days. It's like
Yo, anybody out there want to sponsor the podcast? We're looking for anybody that's sponsoring, any weed vendors out there. We love
sponsor this guy.
So, you know, so that way we can share your products with our guests.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be sick,
I would
bro.
love that. I would love that. And you see, we got the rig right here. My guy bought the wax. He, you know, that was fire. Thank you for the wax hit earlier. I didn't take one myself. She took one,
Yep.
but I don't do it. I don't do wax hits all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do it.
Is it because like you don't like the high or like?
I don't like the chest pressure.
Dude, I get that, bro.
I
It
don't like
sucks,
that,
yeah.
and I don't like coughing. And I just learned that it's temperature. I've done it too hot sometimes, and that's
You
what
gotta
fucks me
time
up.
it, bro. You
Mhm.
gotta time it perfectly, or else it's like
Yeah.
pain,
So when
bro.
I do, I'll take a little, you know, small dabs. I
Yeah.
won't try to get the fat clouds. I just need a little bit. Cause I like tree. I like actual weed.
I love tree
I
too.
love
It's-
joints and
yeah.
I love tree.
Yeah.
What about for you? What was your first moments getting high, or like,
Oh,
what do you remember?
Oh shit! So the first time I got high was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, and fuck. What do I do? So, okay, it was like a half day or some shit like that, and I was hanging out with my homies, and like we went and smoked at this park, and then I remember like you know when like the first times you get high, like time kind of like slows down or some shit.
Slow.
You know what I'm talking about then?
Oh yeah.
It's weird. Like you actually like it's like woo, like
Literally.
it's a trip, man.
I don't get that high anymore.
I know it's like
Unless it's edibles,
edibles are different.
and that
bro.
shit fucking makes me crash.
I don't know about edibles, man. I gotta take it easy on those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I fell asleep at fucking red lights before off the edibles.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, no. Yes sir. Yeah. No.
No edibles while you drive, man.
No, but so you used to get that high for your first time, like you remember that
Yeah, yeah.
specifically, or
Yeah, that was like an actual memory. Yeah, and I did cartwheels.
and I did cartwheels. I
Yeah.
love that. Why, how, or when, or what? Like what?
I don't know, dude. I just like it's crazy. I remember it vividly. Like
Hitting the cartwheel.
no, like the whole beginning of like me getting high, and then like the rest of it is kind of like chopped up. But
Yeah.
I just remember like feeling like I was in space or some shit. I was like, this is definitely what space people feel like. You know, like I don't know. I got up. I was all like
my
light.
God.
You know.
When I was younger, I used to, before I even listened to hip hop too much. Well, there was a time. Look, I was young. I listened to hip hop. When I got older, I really fell in love with classic rock and a bunch of hippie shit and like really just psychedelic cool stuff.
For sure.
So before I even took psychedelics, I smoked weed and I would lay in my room and get super high and I'm like, this is what psychedelics feels like. And then it turns out I was fucking wrong. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
man.
that shit is,
Yeah.
it's a form of a psychedelic. It's just
kind of is,
not
yeah.
as, because it takes more of it to get you to.
Yeah.
But people can't have experiences.
Yeah. Totally.
But I was definitely using it in a way to inspire me and just expand my mind, and it's always been like that for me.
Yeah.
At first it was just kind of recreational to where it was like my friends did it and it made everything cool because I was skating. It was just, but then after as I grew up and really started to realize the medicine
Yeah,
in
dude,
it and
absolutely.
realized that it is from the earth and it is a plant. I love organic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that.
I wish everything I did was organic. Right now, I'm transitioning and trying to really, but
feel that,
it's
man.
hard in this world.
It is, dude. It's expensive too.
It's hard and it's expensive and it's just like I know it's an excuse or whatever, but I'm still tempted by sugars.
Oh, sugar, bro. That's my
still-
weakness.
I'm still tempted by sugar, and but Every day we get better. Facts.
Every day, bro. Yeah,
Facts,
absolutely.
facts.
One day at a time.
Yo, so while we're like kind of talking about this,
Yeah.
do you have any words of inspiration for any other upcoming artists or anybody that's trying to start a brand or do anything with a passion? Needs a little bit of words of inspiration.
Inspiration. I just feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like you're gonna fuck up a lot. Like no matter what, like you're gonna fuck up trying. You're gonna fuck up not trying. Like ultimately, like you just gotta keep going. Like even like at your worst, you gotta find a way to like come back to it. It just depends. Like again, like that question, like what do you want? Because like if it's like money that you're searching for, like music's probably not like the way to get money. Like it could be, but like if you're not in it for like the heart, then it's like, how the fuck do you just make music to make money? Like that seems challenging. Like I don't know. I mean, to each their own, of course. Like if that's like your thing,
if it's working for you,
yeah,
make it
absolutely,
work, yeah.
But like the odds of it like being successful are probably a lot smaller than like somebody that's in it for the passion. So like if you're in it for the passion, even if you fuck up, even if like it flops, even if you put all of your energy and you watch it just not work out, just get the fuck back up and do it again.
Fire.
Find a new way. There's a million trillion ways to do something. You just gotta like look, keep your eyes open, pay attention. Study, watch what your artists do and your favorite artists, and like I don't know,
dropping gems.
Right
I
there.
love that. Dropping gems for you guys. He, just like he said, you feel me? Look for a mentor or somebody that you like and study how they did it. Study, see what they're doing, see what's working. And you guys, like, don't focus on what's not working for you. Figure out what is working for you and double down on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Find your strengths. Know your weaknesses.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, totally.
It's okay when you have to outsource. Find somebody who does something better than you.
Totally, man. Totally.
Because that's just going to elevate everything for you.
Yeah.
I love that. Yo,
man.
Is there anything do you think that we didn't cover today, or something you kind of want to talk about that you think we didn't have a chance to talk about?
Oh man. Not that I can think of.
For sure. Yo, I appreciate you for coming and sitting down with me and, kind of opening up and chopping it up. One more time for the people, where can they find you? And,
so you can find me on every single platform. My name's ZAILUV, ZAILUV. And, just watch out for that new stuff, man. I'm going to be dropping crazy amounts of stuff this year, so.
Yeah, facts. Yo,
So
my guy, I appreciate you for coming through and really
thank
chopping
you, man.
it up. Yo,
I appreciate being here.
You guys, thank you for watching another episode, Spirits of the Streets podcast. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my guy.
Follow me. Follow him.
Follow me.
You're already following him probably, but
it's okay. For the new people out there that don't know who I am, my name is Hippie Matt. ZAILUV in the building. We out. Bless up.
Later.